up, people? Hope everybody's doing good, man. And the video I've been wanting to do for a while, man. Super Nintendo. And I know everybody thinks I'm a Sega guy. And I am. But, you know, I like the Super Nintendo. Always did. I had a Super Nintendo back in the day. Can't deny that when money got tight, I sold it. But, you know, I bought another one. I got another. What I got a regular one. I got Model 2 Junior too. I got the gun, and I got the original Nintendo joystick for it. And I don't think any oddball controllers. I don't think I have. Not that I know that there was any. You know, like the NES had. Or even the Genesis had. But I got some games, you know, and I was into collecting it. You know, I love the Super Nintendo, man. I loved it. I mean, fucking, it's got some games that you can't live without if you're, you know, there's no way you can't live without them. There's a lot of games you can't live without on a Super Nintendo. But, so I figured I'd go through the games I got here. And I'll let you see them. That I, you know, I don't know where to start. You know, everybody likes to start off with the best and the worst. I got a lot of shit here, man. So, I don't know if this is going to be one video, 2 videos, 10 videos. I don't know. Let me just grab some. See what happens. Whoa. Alright, first I got here Super Valis 4. I mean, everybody loves Valis, so I had to grab a Valis. I mean, before I go on, let me just say, when I bought these games, when I bought these, on the average, pay between, let's say $5. And if it was beyond that, I'll let you know on the game. If it was more than a $5 game, because, you know, I like to spend a lot of money, so that's what I paid for fucking Super Nintendo games. So Super Valis 4. I love my Valis. There's a bunch of Valis up there on the Jenny too. I prefer it on the Jenny, but Valis 4 is kind of a weird Valis, but so this is what I don't know. It's whatever there, you know. I'll play it on Genesis if I was going to play it, but I have it. And it's made, you know. And some of these games I got boxes for, but I'm not going to show the boxes. I keep the boxes separate because I like to play my games, and you put Super Nintendo games in the box, and it's a fucking, you know, trying to get in and out of the box every time you want to play the fucking thing. Forget about it. You know, you got to worry about all that cardboard shit. So I keep the cardboard separate, and I keep the games right there, ready to play. I mean, what would you do? I don't know why anybody, they put them in those Sentinel cases and all that shit. It makes it even harder to get the fucking games out. So I just keep them loose, which 99% of these games are loose anyway. But some got boxes, and whatever's in the box there, I got them stored away. And I'm not even going to figuring out what the fuck I got there in boxes. Super Empire Strikes Back, perfect. Mint label. Well, they all got mint labels. They're all set. They don't. The Star Wars games on the fucking Super Nintendo, they're good, but they fucking annoy the shit out of me. And we got Return of the Jedi, of course, and then Super Star Wars. They with the way the enemies just keep coming and coming and coming. You know, I like to clear things and work it and shit. They got some awesome levels. The 3 of those games are great, but it just annoys me. If they didn't have the recurring enemies, I would have liked it a lot better. But I still like them. They're good games. Punch Out, Super Punch Out. What can I say about that? Fucking great game. You know, you can't go wrong with a Punch Out game. And one on the Super Nintendo. I mean, it's just as much fun as the NES game, but it didn't have the same impact because the NES game was first. You know, the arcade, whatever there. And then I think this is a port of the arcade. I could be wrong. Good game though, fucking fun as hell. Next we got I know this game. You can tell just by the picture. Yardion. It's like a side-scrolling mech game. I know it's fun. Zardion, I can't see if it's X or a Y, but it's a good fucking game. This is a game. If you're looking for something that's not on a Jenny or anything else, it's a good game to have. Good game. I know the picture, and I know it's fun. All right, next load here. Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy game for America. Let's make it simple for the dumb Americans. Dragon View. This is a sequel to something. Yeah, Dragon View. What is it a sequel to? It's a fucking sequel to something. It's a cool game. Made perfect. Contra 3. Can't go wrong with a Contra fucking title, man. Castlevania 4. Everybody loves this game. It's okay. I played the shit out of it. I can't say I haven't. But I still say the PS1 game is fucking... It's the best. Game Boy Advance ones, they're great. And Rondo is fucking... Forget about it. I can't imagine playing Rondo back when it was released. Unfortunately, I never got to. But I play it now. Obviously, I've fucking played it. You know, but... God, I wish I played it when it was released. Because Rondo is a fucking work of art. Luckily, I got to play the PS1 game when it was released. And, man, I rented that motherfucker and blew through it. I still have the save. 200%. I made sure I jumped in every space to open it, every fucking percentage there. I don't know. Maybe it's 198%. I don't know. I forget. Because you get the first game, then the first game is 200%, the second game. But you have to jump everywhere just to open up the areas of the space to give you that percentage. And I get anal about that shit, so that's what I did. And on a rental over the weekend, I blew it out that far. Then I bought it again. I bought 2 greatest hits sealed for like $5 each. Sold them off and eventually got a black label PS1 Symphony of the Night for my keep, for my collection. It sits there in the collection. But man, I played through the whole fucking game on a rental. Man, Castlevania 4, it's okay. It's alright. I mean, I think I have almost all the Castlevania games. 3D ones are the newest ones on the PS3, 4s, whatever the fuck came out on them things, and Xboxes, 1s, 360s and shit. I don't know. I just tried that new one though. or not new, the one from 2012 on the PS3. That's online multiplayer. I had the demo. Pretty cool game. It just doesn't seem as responsive. I don't know if it's the analog button on the PS3 or just the hits response time, or they determine. Maybe I have to get better weapons that are quicker and faster and stronger. I don't know, but it seems a little off response time compared to all these 16-bit titles that are spot on. Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, 16-bit Battletoads. What else can I say? Fucking Battletoads rock. They changed the way games were looked at in the 8-bit era. Went out to the 16-bit era, kick-ass game still. And lots of fun, man. Can't beat Battletoads. Oh, Arkanoid. Arkanoid, man. As long as you got the controller for the NES. I think there was somebody that made an analog controller for the Super Nintendo, but I'm not sure if Arkanoid supports it. I swear there's something that is an analog knob for the Super Nintendo that fucking works with that, but I'm not positive. But you can't beat the NES version. The NES version's got the control. I got two of them fucking controllers. And you can't beat it. Arkanoid's a pisser. It's Breakout, but the best Breakout. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Cool game. A little overrated. Got on a Jenny too. If I were to play it, I'd probably play it on a Genesis, because if I have my choice, that's usually what I do. But, you know, either way, decent game. Young Merlin. Is this like a puzzle game? I forget, man. I think Young Merlin is a puzzle game. Nah, I have to be a King Arthur's World or something I could be thinking of. I don't know what the fuck this is. I gotta plug it in. See what it is. Play it. It's been a while. R-Type. Shmup. On a Super Nintendo. And this is Super R-Type, the first one that was released on the SNES. If you're gonna play shmup, play it on something else. Super Nintendo can't play shmups. You probably all hate me for this, but I can't stand when things just don't stay at consistent speed. You know, I mean, there's slowdown even on arcade machines. But the Super Nintendo shooters have so much variance in their speed that it's just hard to get a handle on it for me. There's some good ones that, they look great, or they could have been great if they could have fucking kept it, you know. I don't know. If I want to play a 16-bit shmup, Sega Genesis. But I got a bunch of shmups for the Super Nintendo too, because you gotta have them. And we got Mario RPG. I don't know, man. I'm not sure what the big attraction to that game is. Mario is a 2D side-scrolling game. It's not about the characters or story. It's about the fucking gameplay. Tightest fucking gameplay known to the 2D world. If you fuck up in a Mario game, it's your own fault. The RPG, I don't know. Didn't do nothing for me, but I got it. Vortex. This has got to be one of them chip games. It's a pretty shitty game though, from what I remember. It's got to be one of those ones with the super chip in it or whatever there, but I don't fucking know. I don't think it's a good one. Oh, ActRaiser 1 and 2. Man, no peel, perfect labels. First ActRaiser game, man, changed my life on the Super Nintendo. That's one of the games, when I sold the system, I kept the fucking game. So when I got my system back again, which I knew I would, you know, I needed the money at the time. So I sold the system, but I kept that fucking game. And then ActRaiser 2, that's alright. But it didn't have the same impact on me that the first one did, man. Because, you know, mixing up the gameplay that it put together, all the different types of gameplay it put together, was fucking spot on beautiful and original and it was a blast. I loved them both. I love the first one. Second one's okay. Because they made it more side-scrolling 2D, I think, on the fucking second one. But the first one, man, fuck, was great. It's a keeper. Lethal Enforcers, gun game. It's alright. But the fucking Super Nintendo gun sucks. It's too fucking big. At least with the Jenny, you can play a lot of games with Justifiers from Konami. A lot better, because the Menacer's a joke, too. They're fucking, who needs a bazooka to play a fucking shooter game? Terracan, Super Terracan. I don't know, I mean, I guess Terracan was a great game for Amiibo, Amiga gamers. I mean, I played the Genesis ones, I played the Super Nintendo ones, never had an Amiga. It probably changed your life when you had an Amiga, but I don't know. I mean, even that Genesis Dreamcast game that just came out past year or two, that's definitely a Terracan ripoff. I don't know. They're good games. Good games, but I can't say I ever beat any of them because I never got there to finish them. They're good though. On the Ball. It's an original type Super Nintendo game. Definitely original. Cool gameplay. Different. It's like this type of game, like I love a game like this because for the Super Nintendo because it's original and with the mode 7 and all that shit, you couldn't play anything else in its day when it was created. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna stack all these games. They're gonna fall over. Zelda. What the fuck? There's nothing to say about that. Best Zelda game there ever was. Man, don't have a box for that. I know that for sure, because if I had a box for that, I'd remember it. But, man, I borrowed that from a friend. Played through the first half world, not the underworld, and was like, holy fuck. And I own that. And best Zelda game. I mean, I finished even the NES, both NES versions. But in my opinion, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, which I believe this is, right? Yep. Best Zelda there ever was. And, I don't know. Fuck the N64 games. Toddlers. This is like a Lemmings type ripoff or Lost Heroes. Good game, good shape. You know, no peel. Good game. If you like those type of puzzle games, there you go. All right, we got Super Bonk. All right, and good shape, man. Perfect shape. Super Bonk. I don't know, man. I love my Turbo Duo. It's got amazing games. Never had Turbo Graphics back in the day. But the Bonk games, I don't know, man. I'm a 2D platformer guy. But just something about the gameplay just never hooked me. Not saying it's bad. Hold the hate mail. Fucking A if you don't like it, too bad. But never got it to Bonk. But I got it. Mystical Ninja. Now, Mystical Ninja. I don't know, man. Everybody loves the Go Man Mystical Ninja games. I don't know, bro. I played it back in the day, played it now, played it in between. I don't see what's so fucking great about it. But whatever, everybody loves it. Might and Magic 3. Might and Magic 3. Let's see, I got the CD for the fucking Turbo Graphics. What I think I say about Might and Magic is, if you got nothing to do in life, it's probably a good game. because man, you got your fucking. It's a tough motherfucker to crack. Back in the day, I had Might and Magic 2 when that came out on the Genesis, and when it came out, it was more relevant. Like Might and Magic 3, now it's not relevant, but man, graph paper, fucking mapping, and fucking just insane difficulty, like wizardry. To me, Might and Magic and wizardry are like the same class, except wizardry's all in a dungeon, Might and Magic's open world, but it's still fucking square by square by square. You know, map it out on graph paper. They're fucking deep. If you're out of work and you got plenty of time, play a Might and Magic game, because it'll fucking take your time up. Mario Paint, good game, I guess. It's not a game. It's alright, whatever there. You get it because it comes with the mouse. That's why you buy it. And then you can play a few other games with the mouse. That's about all this Mario Paint. I ain't fucking playing with that. Ooh, look at this now. Huh. Thunder Spirits. A Thunder Force game on the Super Nintendo. If I want to play Thunder Force, ain't going to be on a fucking Super Nintendo. Now here's a good one. Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. Now this is one of those games I definitely paid more than $5 for. If I remember right, I probably paid about 40 bucks for this fucking game. I love Ninja Gaiden. I remember when it came out on the NES, and those cutscenes came on, it was like fucking mind blowing. It was like, holy shit. It was amazing. I mean, in the 8-bit era on the NES, when those cutscenes came in between the fucking levels, plus the game rocked as far as just gameplay to begin with. Put the two together, a fucking perfect 2D fucking ninja game, and then put cutscenes in it, which like blew your mind. And it was fucking something special. So, you know, to get something a little bit all together there. I mean, I got all the three of them on the NES anyway, but how can I pass this fucking? I have to have it. It's a must have. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. Alright, Union Squadron. Shmup on the NES. Decent game. Decent shmup. Time Slip. Time Slip. Don't remember what the fuck this is. Axlay or Axelay. I always call it Axelay, but I hear people calling it Axlay. I don't fucking know what you call it either way. Way hyped game on the Super Nintendo. Oh, fucking awesome shmup. Oh my god, Axlay. Oh my god, it's the best. If you want to play shmups, 16-bit, get a Genesis. Alright, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Definitely a great game. Still suffers from the inconsistent response time sometimes when the frame rate changes on the fucking Super Nintendo, which kills me. And in a game like this, dealing with that, forget about it. I mean, I beat the Genesis version, played through the whole thing twice, before the internet even let me know that was what I was in for. When I got to the end of that and fucking had to play again to get through the whole thing, I was like, holy fuck. But I did it. Never beat this one, but it's a good game, man. It's got some improved stuff, different music, you know, the Super Nintendo's fancy music and stuff. A game you gotta have, you know, if you're good. Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, you gotta have them all because it's, you gotta play them because they're the best games to play, and I always go back to them to play. I can't resist playing those games. I love them. They're great. Dracula X Castlevania. This one cost me about 50 bucks. and it cost me $50 a long time ago. Didn't have a dual back then, didn't have a TurboGrafx, didn't have a TurboGrafx 16, didn't have the import version of Dracula X. But as much as I love the Castlevania series, I had to get it. It's a cool game, it's alright. It really should have been called Dracula X. I mean, why would that get released on the Super Nintendo? And the one for fucking TurboGrafx never fucking came out here. I don't know. That's the biggest fuck up known to man. Definitely the biggest fuck up known to man as far as the games go. Should have been released here on the TurboGrafx. I would only think they're even. I don't see people say it's a port to the Super Nintendo. I don't think so. Considering it's another Castlevania game, you know. But like I said, I still prefer PS1, TurboGrafx, and then Game Boy Advance games. And the Super Nintendo ones come up after that. And the Genesis one comes up after the Super Nintendo games. So yes, you know, Sega. I love Sega. But I'll say, Bloodlines, it's alright. Well, I think Castlevania 4 is better than it. Dracula X, maybe not. Depends on your mood. Lemmings 2, The Tribes, Lemmings. If you haven't played a Lemmings game, play one. Lemmings fucking kicks ass. I'm thinking that supports the mouse. If it doesn't, they fucked up. And I'm trying to think. Lemmings on the Genesis, I think, even supports the Mega Mouse, but I could be fucking wrong. Maybe I wish it did. It's been a while. I love Lemmings. Lemmings is a fucking great game. I'm trying to recall what system I played it on first. Sega CD? Was it on Sega CD? No, I'm thinking of Prince of Persia. I don't know. Hell, maybe I played on a computer version first. I don't know. I love Lemmings. Lemmings is a fucking great game, man. You gotta experience your Lemmings because it's fucking classic. Total Carnage. I remember this. I got box complete. So the box of manuals, definitely. I remember this one's box complete. Impossible game. It's great. Smash TV is fucking awesome. If you want to play Smash TV on a 16-bit, you fucking hook up 2 Genesis arcade sticks, set it to 1 player, and you use both joysticks to fucking play it. And there you go. Total Carnage. The SNES pad does pretty good, because I think you can set it up so that, you know, 4 buttons shoot in directions, and the joystick, the joypad moves in the directions. Total Card, they're both fun. They were coin crunching eaters, both games. And anybody that can 1cc either game, you're fucking, I don't know, either full of shit or you're amazing. Because they were made to just eat your quarters, but fucking they're some fucking over the top tits fucking blasted games. And 2 players are even better, but on Genesis you can't play 2 players with 2 sticks. You have to have 2 controllers plugged in to use the arcade stick on each one, which is unfortunate. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I love Street Fighter 2. Almost all my experience of it was with. Here, let me get it. This cartridge, where is it? This cartridge right here. The Super Famicom version of Street Fighter 2. The first one that came out. I went to the city, man. I went to this fucking store. I couldn't wait for the American release. There's no way. So I went to this store in the city. and the guy sent me uptown to meet somebody in a fucking alleyway. Met him in an alleyway. Brought me inside this apartment in the city, New York City. Honest to God, man, there was a TV, a Super Nintendo, or a Super Famicom. I don't know what he had. I guess it was probably a Super Nintendo. Maybe he had the things chopped out of it. I forget. It was like a fucking big TV in the room and no furniture. And I don't know these motherfuckers. I met him in the alleyway anyway. I don't give a shit because that's how bad I want the game. I paid $80 for it. Brought it home. Didn't know about cutting out the tabs in the fucking machine. Didn't know nothing. So I gutted the game. Peeled the sticker off perfectly. And put it on a Super Nintendo cartridge. And I've never been able to play Street Fighter 2, the American version, probably because it just bugs me with the name changes. Because I played the shit out of Super Famicom version of Street Fighter 2 on my SNES to death. And the original names were the ones that were meant to be. And then they changed it for the American version, and it's always pissed me off since. So that when Turbo I put over there, yeah, you know, it's Street Fighter 2, but it ain't. You gotta play it with your right names in the fucking Japanese version. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that cart I made. Cause I made the cart. I got it probably a sports game or some shit. I put the sticker on it. It came out perfect. Peeled the sticker perfectly. If you collect used games, cartridges, you learn how to peel stickers because you're peeling off price labels and all this shit. You can peel anything off without fucking a heartbeat. And I peeled it, put it back onto a Super Nintendo cartridge, put the circuit board in there, and played the fuck out of it. And loved it, man. But to this day, with the wrong names in America, it's pissed me off. So, this is super. I bought this. This is box complete too. I got the box upstairs. I bought this probably in the past 5 years, this one. Just to replace that old one I had. Then we got Super Street Fighter 2. There's the Super version. I still like the first version the best because I can say I played it the most. And here's Street Fighter 2 American version. Oh, there's the S game. It's a great one. Star Fox. Fucking great game. Gotta have it. Man, it's heavy. I guess because of that extra chips in there. That fucking game rocks, man.